We've been to the dragon, and it scrapes. He'd scrape, and I'd jump. Are you taping me?
Oh Lord, you would believe some stories I can tell you about it.
That's just fun.
We go around the curve and
Go
the
around
whole,
the curve to the left,
and this,
you ride off
see this?
in the ditch,
This would
right
just
back out in the road.
This right here.
Ditch on the right side.
Oh,
right
well,
back
no,
out the
Honda,
road,
it was
like
way
nothing
down
ever
there.
happened.
Yeah, I know it, but it wasn't in.
And it
Yeah.
was straight. They told me that I kept him
Might not be ready
from
to go.
wrecking.
He's in deep for that
A lot.
right there, what it is.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Well, the 10th. Or I knew him and he asked me out and I never would go. or I talked to him. But then he asked me out on the 6th to go out for his birthday in 2009, and we went on the 10th. So, because we were going to get married on April the 10th, 2011. That's why we were up there. We were going to get married at the cabin up at Ring Cove. My boss owns the cabin, and we were going up there. We were going to build a bridge over the little creek and get married on the bridge. And he was up there and had the measurements in his pocket when he married. So we wasn't going 20 miles an hour. I know. I took a picture. I've got a picture on the phone that I took 10 minutes before we wrecked. We were on a straight when we started. Stevie thinks I hit there's a rock sticking out, and he thinks I hit my head on that rock. And that's why it knocked me out. Because I don't remember falling off no bike or nothing. I remember in that tire pot, we fishtailed a little. He said, I love you. And then I'm up on, the next thing I know, I'm on the road waking up. Man waking me up and asking me if I knowed where I was. Thought I was dreaming for a minute until I turned around and looked and seen that bike laying down there. And then it dawned on me, Jeff's not here. They need to find him. Don't worry about me. Go find him. They didn't even know he was with me. They thought I was driving. They didn't know he was there. And then they found him, and then they wouldn't tell me. In the police report, he's on the other side of the bridge. You know where you've got the cross? According to the police report. He went all the way across the river on the other side. I heard it fall. That's what I thought it was. Whole front end of the head broke. But then I wake up on the road, and I didn't know what happened until Mom and them told me that it was the tire that had blown. But he knew that we were going to get hurt or worse because he told me he loved me. I mean, he thought that fast to tell me that. And was trying to hold that bike up, too. And I'll never know why he went all the way down the bank with the bike. Because I wake up, I'm on the road.
I would like to share a God moment with you. After the accident, and we were going back to Louisville, Kentucky home, there's a place called Cumberland Falls, and it's a beautiful place to go. My husband's always wanted to take me, but I chose not to go. But on this particular day, the circumstances came about where we had to take a detour because of heavy traffic. So we went up there, and the first thing that we saw when we got in there was all these motorcycle riders. And that's where my brother would have wanted to have been. I don't ride motorcycles, but they all looked happy. So we went up and we looked at the falls, and it's definitely a place where God is. He's all around, but there's certain places where you just feel Him. So as we were leaving, there was this beautiful music coming where we thought it was speakers in the woods. And it's those wood flutes that the Indians used to play. And those were the songs that we were hearing. And Emily looked up and she said, Mom, look, there's a guy up there playing a flute. So we walked up there to listen. And we stood there for a while, and he played what we thought were Indian tunes. And he stopped and he looked at us, and so I asked him, I said, do you mind if we stand here and just listen? He said, that's fine. My brother's favorite song was Amazing Grace. And that old Indian man began to play Amazing Grace. So we all cried for a long time. But when he was finished, we walked up and met each other, and he embraced me and I embraced him, and he said to me, your brother's spirit is alive. He's here. And since then, I have made it a point to see where God wants me to see and understand what it is, why things are the way it is. But he was my bro, and he was my friend. He was a dad. He was an uncle. He was a brother-in-law. And he was a good one. There was a lot of years that he struggled. But when he turned it all over to God, God blessed. And I just thank you for being here, for loving him, and sharing this with you.